live action remakes need to stop. Let's be honest, some movies don't need a live action version. And in this video, we'll break down why this trend needs to be thrown into a burning fire, tossed into the deepest part of the ocean, eaten by piranhas. The worst culprits are Disney and DC. I'm not sure who the corporate spies are that are in charge of the creative teams, but they need to find them and lock them up. These two companies shine in animation, not live action at all. Disney has a legacy of iconic films like The Lion King, the Toy Story series, all the princess movies. But instead of embracing what made these movies special, they're doing complete 180s on the plot and churning out sucky live action versions. Take the upcoming Snow White movie as an example. There's controversy around it, and they're practically creating a whole new movie. Apparently it's no longer a love story, and Snow White is some kind of leader. Listen, I have no issue with a female lead, but even I know that in the original Snow White was just a pretty face who spent the movie sleeping. Disney fans, did she even have a personality in the original movie? Because I'm not going to watch it. I don't care to watch it. Let me know. I get it. Times change and you want to update things, but ripping out the core of the story just to push an agenda, that's where you lose me. If you have a winning formula, just stick to it. Make small changes. Make sure you don't gut out the story and slap a new coat of paint on it. Also, making a live action Lion King is dumb. I'm no animal professor, but real lions don't have expressive faces, or at least not like they made them in the OG movie. I saw a live action Lion King and it was low-key soulless, I ain't gonna lie. Their faces looked the exact same the whole time. When Mufasa died, Simba looked unfazed, I ain't gonna lie. Like it was a regular day and his father's death was just a plain inconvenience. But let's move on from that. The real reason I decided to make this movie is because DC is shooting themselves in the foot with their live action movies. Let's be real, people love to talk about how great Iron Man, Spider-Man, the Avengers movies are, but when it comes to DC, the only movies that I hear get praised are the Dark Knight trilogy and that one Zack Snyder cut of the Justice League movie. Like, let's be real, live action is not DC's bag. Animation is where they truly shine, bro. With the TV shows like Young Justice, Justice League Unlimited, and the Batman animated series, these are some of the best TV shows of the last 30 years in my personal opinion, and the right opinion. Anyway, moving on. In their animated movies, hidden gems, The Killing Joke, the Batman Dark Knight Returns Part 1 and 2, and all the Justice League movies they made, peak. These should have been box office hits. It's criminal that you need to be in the know to even like hear about these type of movies, you know what I'm saying? Nah, because I'll talk about anime live actions. Anime shouldn't have live actions unless you have the budget and the writer gets full control. I'm not watching a Dragon Ball movie where Akira Toriyama isn't in full control, RIP to the GOAT, or anything like that. Peep game. I would never watch the old live action anime movies like Death Note, Yu Yu Hakusho, or whatever other mistake they made. Reason being is if the movie doesn't have a single good review from anybody, not sure about y'all, but my time is very valuable. Anywho's, anime is the most magical version of animation known to man. No debate. The way anime is set up is at the brink of imagination, whether it comes to jutsus, devil fruits, and bankais. The reason this could never work in live action is because it's too extravagant, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have the money to make a good looking Rasengan or a Getsuga Tensho, then don't do it. Like, bro, if you broke, just say that, bro. We won't be offended, bro. We don't need a live action anything, bro. We don't care. Also, I didn't finish the One Piece live action because my goat Zoro got knocked out by a weird cat person. So yeah, never getting back to that. Now let's talk about why this is happening. So my theory, my explanation on why the world has come to this terrible side of the world of the internet, or whatever you want to call it, is Marvel's fault. Like, let's be real, Marvel's live action movies are massive hits, raking millions or even billions of dollars. Other companies see that and think, oh, let me do that because it works for Marvel, it has to work for us. But just because Stephen Curry can make a half-court shot look easy doesn't mean everyone should try it. Understand that. It's not your bag. You are not Marvel. Don't try to step in with them, bro. Like they got it, bro. Like, No, I'm saying stay on your side of the fence. Marvel got the live action down pat. Oh God. And let's be honest, Marvel compared to DC and Disney only has a handful of successful animated series, and that's before Disney bought them. Yet they stick to what they're good at. Like, keep it a buck. Marvel has some good TV shows, but they are massively, like, I'm not gonna say underrated, but like people don't really know about them. If I told you about the Spectacular Spider-Man, the Ultimate Spider-Man, Avengers Assemble, the original version, not the whatever they're trying to make now, like back in the old days. I'm 19, so back when like Teletoon and stuff had them on, or like the Iron Man Armored Adventures, like things like that. Like, yeah, people don't really know about that unless you're like a real superhero fan. But if you're just a regular kid watching TV on like a Saturday morning, like you're either watching a DC show or a Disney show. So they should really just stick with their background. Bottom line is, these companies need to stay in their lane. Know your bag. If something works for you, don't mess with it. If you don't have the budget or the right vision for a live action movie, series, or whatever it is, don't make it. Just reanimate the original, bro. People watch the old stuff and want to see it new. It's just that simple. Save yourself some time, some money, and some hate. But let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you next time.